Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is brought to you in part by Sub-Zero Wolf Appliances, leaders in refrigeration and cooking.
Jeremy, last time you were on the show, you made a really savory comfort food. You made the shepherd's pie for me. And you're making a dish that's a little different this time. What are you making?
We're doing something a little bit more lighter, and what it is beer steamed mussels. And our ingredients here are blue mussels. These are pre-cooked. You can get them raw. We get ours pre-cooked. They're easier to cook, faster. We got a hoagie bread that we're going to turn into a crostini. Tomato, an onion, we have butter, we have minced garlic, we have green onions, we have olive oil, and we have an essence of salt, pepper, and garlic mix. And we also have beer right here. We choose a light beer. If you notice, we do incorporate beer with a lot of the stuff we do.
What's the beer for?
The beer is for the mussels, to steam them in.
So we're going to steam the mussels in the beer.
Exactly.
And we're coming to you, let me tell everybody where we are. We're at Builder's Source Appliance Gallery in Albuquerque. And we're cooking in this Sub-Zero Wolf kitchen today. And let's see. So this is an appetizer at your restaurant.
Yeah, it's an appetizer. Some people use it, eat it as a main course.
Yeah, I could make a main course out of this.
So first thing I'm going to do is dice onion, and I'm going to dice the tomato right after. And we have our pan getting hot right there. We want it to be really hot.
The hot pan before you pour the beer?
Yep,
okay.
Before you saute.
Before you saute, okay. And this recipe can be found on southwesthotchefs.com. So you can try making your own beer steamed mussels at home. Anything people should look for when they're buying mussels?
Well, there's several different types. We use blue mussels, and like I mentioned earlier, ours are pre-cooked. And like I said, the reason we do that is so we can have a faster cooking time. But there's several mussels out there, different types that you can try. I guess it just really depends on what kind of flavors you like out of your mussels.
You like the blue mussels?
Yeah.
If you like them, I'm sure I'll like them. All right, so let's see. Tell me if I can do anything. Can I help with anything?
What you can do...
No, just say no.
You can go ahead and put down the smaller oil into the pan, and that way we have our pan getting hot with our oil.
All right. You give me the hard jobs. Ooh. This wolf cooktop is getting hot. It doesn't take long, does it?
No, very hot burning stovetop.
Now, the Fat Squirrel, it's in Rio Rancho. How did the Fat Squirrel get its name?
There's a story behind it. To break it down, there was a squirrel that was stealing grain from the brewery.
Stealing grain from the brewery?
Yeah, and it was a fat squirrel, so that's where the name came from.
Fattened by the grain?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice.
So let's make sure that this is really, really hot. We're gonna turn it all the way on high. We're gonna let our oil get hot.
So you want that oil really, really hot. Okay. It's gonna be interesting when you pour the beer in there.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about cooking, but I do know that oil and water, oil and beer might be kind of an interesting combo.
Exactly, and we might have a little bit of flames if your oil's hot enough. Because
I'll just be over here.
Yeah, because the water content in the tomatoes.
Right.
So now we have our onions, tomato, and garlic, and we're gonna go ahead and throw that down and saute.
Great. Woo! You got a horny girl when you're gonna do something like that. Scare me. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Making a mess. So we're gonna want to saute this up. We'll let that saute up. And the next thing we'll do is we'll add our mussels. I have the essence of salt, pepper, garlic mixture, and I'm gonna season just a little. Always remember when seasoning anything, season to taste, because you can always add more seasoning, but you can never take it out.
You like just a pinch?
Just a pinch.
Okay.
And at the end, if it needs another pinch, we'll add another pinch.
Yummy.
So let's just let this
Can
get sauteed up. Yeah, go
really?
ahead. Go ahead.
Is there a trick to it?
Just push and pull.
Push and then pull. Okay. Okay. Push harder.
Yeah,
pull harder.
a little lighter.
Okay. A little lighter. Do it with me. Like. Okay. so we can make it look good. Okay. Oh, I did it, ish. It's harder than it looks. It really is. Stop it. Oh my goodness.
So we'll let these saute up real good.
Okay.
And they're probably about ready. They don't need to be caramelized. Just let them soften up a little.
All right.
Because they will continue cooking with the beer. So now, next step, we'll add our mussels.
The juices and all.
Yep, juices and all. More flavor.
That smells wonderful.
And then we'll add our butter. And we're just gonna mix it up a little. And final step, we'll add our beer. Put our lid on it, and we'll give it about 5 to 10 minutes to steam.
Great. And while that steams, we're gonna get started making some crostinis, and we'll be back in just a moment. So please stay with us.